Most people, and especially projectors, when trying to grow and scale their business, don't realize this. And if you change this, what I talk about today in your business, and shift the focus on what I'm about to talk and stop doing what I'm about to talk, then things will fall into place, and success and more money and clients will become way more easier. So if you're a projector or any human design type, watch this video so that you can know what you're actually trying so hard to build gets to be way easier. So day 2 is nearly complete here in Sardinia. I just wanted to share again some beautiful views. If you're watching live, say hello in the comments. If you're watching the replay, say #retreat. Because one decision that I made today is this fall will be more in-person events and as well a business design retreat. I'm so fucking excited. It's locked in, it's done. We're gonna, as soon as I come back, I will organize it. And if you want to join in person, or we will also have online tickets because a lot of projectors are overseas or cannot travel, then let me know and leave here in the comments, or send me a DM. It's better because the comments disappear. Send me just the word retreat. I don't have my tripod here, so now just send me the word retreat, and then I will get your name on the list when we get the details. So how's everybody doing today? Who is here on hello? I see Jessica. I see a couple of others. Hello, how is everybody doing? It was a jam-packed day, and I have so much to share, and that's exactly the reason why I want for myself more of these in-person, high-level, really exclusive circles of other entrepreneurs, because I know when I'm here, I'm so expanded, lit up. I actually also know why we projectors need a different approach to business when I see what is not working and what maybe other types are teaching, and everything that I'm now absorbing and integrating and get expanded and learn, and also for me to decide, I bring into my client spaces, and all my clients know that whenever I'm in these experiences, they benefit so much from it, especially as a 6th line. The experience I have, I role model and teach. So one decision I make to grow my business, and you have to ask this for yourself: how are you expanding yourself? And not just based on, oh, I want to learn how to, create offers. I want to learn how to create the funnels and the strategies. For us projectors, is really about becoming better guides. So how can you can invest in yourself intentionally into your own personal growth, but from a perspective of, this is a lifestyle design, this is wealth creation, this is entrepreneurship, and this is a room full of people who are just expanding me in what is possible in life, and not with this little problem that I try to get solved, because your clients will benefit so much from your inspiration. And if you're a projector, you will definitely see and recognize a lot of things about yourself, how fucking good you are. Just as a side note, because in a room of already successful people as projectors, our aura has a competitive advantage that you do not even know about when we're in this little box here and too busy with getting in our minds about, oh my god, I have this belief coming up and I have this fear if my launch flops. Like, your problems are too small if you get hooked up with your projector aura in that, and bringing it into a bigger context. What is your vision? What is your mission? What do you know about yourself? Why you are here? And that, as a reminder, you're fucking good at what you're doing. So where can you lead yourself through these little questions and ask yourself the bigger question? Because that is what we do here, the expansion of the vision. And this is what I see And then also self-leadership. And this is what I see a lot of projectors really struggling with when it comes to building a business and growing. And even when you're further ahead and you want to scale from 20K to 50K a month, that we get hooked up in, okay, this is my offer. How do I get more seen? How do I get more clients? How do I create the perfect content, follow the launch plan, whatever. I totally believe that funnels are amazing for projectors, and I'm learning so much here that it gets to be easier to just be more visible and in at the same time at more places. It's just efficiency for projectors. And also the strategy and the content that I teach, it's all important, but it has to be the foundation or the support system for our energy, our vision, our projector magic. And today I realized that the trying so hard, the proving of that we can help people, and this effort of wanting to be seen and explaining our offers, and really this always, but how can I make them see my benefit for their work? Or that is so small. This is so much in our head. It's so contracted. And when we instead sit down and really anchor in and take a deep breath and anchoring into, I'm a projector, and as soon as I enter the room, I know I can trust my aura mechanics. I know I can guide. Then there's nothing to prove. And so from yesterday, there was a big decision about different things in my business, and today it was really this level that I'm claiming now of letting that already be done, locked in. And I noticed I got recognized in a completely different way. So when we as projectors, and even invited into amazing things that I was hoping for or looking for so long, while all that it takes is really this just dropping in back into your body and really allowing ourselves to be recognized and understanding our strategy and authority. Really understanding the strategy of a projector of being recognized and then being invited, and not in this lean forward energy, which most projectors don't realize, that they're constantly in this forward energy of how can I be more seen? How can I create this? How can I package that up? And I want to say, just relax and lean back. And so 2 things that I wanted to share very quickly before I'm going to get changed and jump in the pool and then have a wonderful dinner. Like these conversations in the room, we were talking about all different things. Yes, we were talking about content today, and that it's important to focus on our energy, our health, and copy and messaging and nailing that. But then on the other hand, there was a lot of passion and fire and vision and how we do life and how we lead ourselves through our businesses, and also a lot of fears shared around, I fucked up launches or things, events that don't sell out. And even multimillionaires have these situations happening, and I'm always interested, how do they lead themselves? Do they get into the littleness of, what are their beliefs in that moment? And they are also humans. They have these experiences, but the difference is between that level and those level where most quit here. And to get here and to be an entrepreneur and successful long term, we need to really anchor into something bigger. And there's so much inner work and so much mindset work and so much deconditioning work that I'm so lit up. This I love most. And these conversations alone are shifting your perspective on what you're doing and where you maybe get hooked up in the littleness of the business, versus once you're pulled out in a room with people and in an aura. And I totally believe that this is the growth portal, the fastest way for projectors in aura, or among other projectors, to just really understand we're different. We have a different way how we see the world. We operate differently. We, our desire to fully be ourselves and express ourselves in our businesses and get supported by structures that really work for us. This is so big, and this is what I'm lit up to bring into my business. So there will be more online and offline events for this, small circles, higher level conversations, business development, rather than fixing a little piece of content or a landing page copy. Like, if it gets to be bigger, and it doesn't matter if the landing page copy is not on point, you're going to refine it, but it's really this relaxed energy. And I do believe that if you want to bring more to your business, being in spaces like this that I'm excited to create will benefit your business way more, because you're just not so much in the littleness of it all. And I know so many of you are really entrepreneurs. I see here loose jumping on, like the conversations that I have with my potency clients or academy clients. I want more of this business, bigger business picture, rather than just tripping up about a launch of a masterclass, which is okay. We all have that, and I've been there as well. But exactly these situations here remind me of, fuck, I have really big plans, and I want different, bigger conversations. And then we do the work as well. But when we are anchored into that bigger picture, things kind of fall differently into place. So when I want to ask you, where can you look into the things that you're doing right now? Where are you too much caught up with your projector aura, in the littleness? Share in the comments if you want. This is me now sharing, but I want to also invite you to allow yourself to be seen also from me here. I see all of you who are jumping on. I see who says hi. I see who's just watching. I see who is engaging. It matters. It definitely matters how you show up, how you approach the other, how openly do you allow yourself to be seen, or are you just witnessing from the far? It's yours to choose. Your success is really yours to choose. And one thing that I notice, what most projectors don't realize, is that what you think is getting you to your next level, whatever you're creating on, what are you currently offering? What are you creating? What is the offer that you're focusing on? Where does your attention and energy go? You think that is the thing that gets you the next breakthrough to your 10K month, 15K month, the next client, whatever. It's usually not. It's usually not, because the beliefs we have about what really matters, whether it's this funnel that I need, the strategy I need, the perfect copy that I need, or that offer. I want to ask you this, give you this question to ask, and you can take it with you over the weekend. And maybe you come back on Monday and say, fuck, I want to burn things down. Message me, because I'm in it right now, and I do that with my clients as well, especially who have done growing businesses in a generator way that was not working. And I'm going to tell you, there is a better way to create structures that are more supportive, so that you have more freedom, have more ease, and in a way that you can express yourself, and that you focus on the bigger things. Because this is usually why projectors, when success feels hard, I told that to anyone today at the table, even if they're already making multi-millions, the answer was always, with my aura, and that blew usually their mind, is your problem is too small. Your problem is too small. That what you're trying to fix, or looking for a solution for it, it's too small. So the belief about maybe you have an event and their tickets are not selling, then I asked this one manager the question about, okay, how would you show up every morning? How would you just open your eyes and wake up if you knew it would be sold out? How would you feel? How would you show up? Which actions would you take? How would it actually feel if you knew it's already sold out? And then let's take it further into the bigger problem. What actually would you feel, and how would you really see yourself as the person? Because it's always about what meaning we give about ourselves when things are not working, the self-judgment, this beating yourself up and thinking you're not good enough and you don't know enough. How would you really show up if that venue, if that location is actually overbooked? And your problem is not, how do I get the room full of people? It's, fuck, it is overbooked, the room is too small. But only this mindset of looking bigger, allowing yourself to not just dream bigger, but plan bigger, and then getting the things out there and holding the energy behind it, behind a mastermind, behind events, behind retreats, behind business collaborations, corporations, or a retreat, and holding the energy and then still surrendering the outcome, but being so fucking certain that, okay, if it's not this retreat, then we can change something. There's the next retreat, but it doesn't mean anything about you. But what I notice is that there's usually this smaller offer, this little thing that you get hooked up as a projector that you think will get you to your next income level. It's too small. And you ask yourself this, and I really would love to and appreciate it if you have an answer here, and leave it in the comments or DM me. If you don't want to leave openly comments, just send me a message. I don't share with anyone. I just want to know, like, really, truly, I know you don't have anyone to talk to about these things. Yeah? So I get it. So the thing is really that you have to look into what is the bigger thing, the bigger offer, the ideal client that you really want. And why do you think that you have to focus on this little thing down here and still hold on to it while this thing is what you want? But I'm going to tell you, as a projector, you can only focus on one thing. Doesn't mean that you just have one offer, but when you're bitter down here trying to scale an offer that doesn't feel aligned, or you pour yourself too much attention and energy into a smaller offer because you think you have to keep it, this bigger thing will never come, and you will always feel like, fuck, actually, like I'm here, like, actually I want more of these things. Now I get home and I do it. At a certain point you have to make the decision that you get actually to do and create this bigger project, the bigger thing that you know. If you're really honest with yourself, what is the bigger thing? I would love to hear. Like, send me a message. And then I know 99% of you will not do it, because then, like, yeah, but how, and doesn't work, so I don't have to send her the message, whatever. I'm going to tell you, I have an answer for all these multimillionaires, and I have an answer for you as well of how to do it, because the answer is not really in the how. It's really about who you need to be, and you're a fucking projector. So we got to dial up what you already are. There is no gap. There is no gap in between. You're already ready, and bringing in those clients and all these things is just a belief about yourself that you think it's hard, or that they're not in your audience or whatever. So that is not self, and this is easy to clear. And then the second thing that you need to ask yourself, if you say, I want this, this bigger plan, we're in this bigger picture and dreaming and planning, etc., then you have to also say no. You have to actually say no to the smaller things. I need to shift it, or stop offering it, or changing something around it that it feels good again. You don't have to burn it all down, but sometimes I'm absolutely in favor to burn it down because you have outgrown it. Or we align it so that it's more automated, that you can, let the funnels run to it so that it builds itself and you can focus. Or definitely you create that bigger thing and you find so much joy in here that it overflows into the smaller things. That's why I create these layered offers based on the signature offer. And even when you have a signature offer, from my experience, is that now with the academy, with the next round, it is definitely for a different clientele. It is definitely for the entrepreneur and businesswoman who is in seeking of growing her business, but being also in the energy of, I want to have it easier, I want to be more self-expressed, and I want to sit at a table of other projectors where we can talk about business, we can talk about the big vision, where I'm not anymore holding offers. I see this right here, that you have created an offer, not just sharing it. Yeah, why not? Why not? This is self-sabotage. This is not self. The fear of, oh, what if it doesn't sell? Then what? Then how do you feel about it? What meaning do you give you about it? Do you suck? Are you then a bad projector, a bad coach, or whatever? The fear of failing and all this is not self, of actually choosing to not have the success. You can have the best offer, but if you're sitting on it, it is the same as if it's not self, and you actually didn't even try. So that is not growth mindset. This is not what an entrepreneur is. An entrepreneur knows, yeah, it might not sell, so what? Then I have something else. It's abundance mindset, of there's so many offers, growth mindset. It's fucking amazing anyways. It doesn't mean anything about your worth. You don't have to seek the validation through these the sales or whatever. And this is where I really notice that when you're in that circle like this, or what I create with the academy or potency, you have recognition on tap, you have your circle, and you have even more of this, what you might be seeking. There was a pause. There's always a way to do that in more alignment, and it is always faster to get to where you really want to be when you have different eyes on your offers, when you have different eyes on your business, on your chart. There were people who know that design here, there were people who have never heard of it, and every time it was such a confirmation of, fuck yeah, this is actually what I want to do, and now I have the understanding how I'm designed to be more successful with less work, and now we can create the business structures. So everything can be easier, and you can create more money and more success, but mostly as projectors we want more freedom and we want the intelligence level, right? So these are these two things I'm gonna leave you with over the weekend. I now go and jump into the pool because I have a couple of other things to integrate and to celebrate, and I'm so fucking excited already to come home and create this incredible new perspective for the academy, which will definitely be for that established business owner and coach or mentor or service provider who wants to scale their business with way more ease and more in your projector alignment. And yes, we create the structures, etc., that really work for you, and not trying to burn yourself out and hustling. But most importantly, it's really to have to operate and live in really ease. It's like an exhale. Like really, it's an exhale for projectors to finally have conversations and talk and about the things that we see in our bigness, at our level of intelligence that you do not have. And I want to create this for projectors, and that is the academy next round. So if you want to know details about the academy and want to chat with me where you are in your business, and maybe if that is the support and the circle for you to really maximize your potential, and my eyes on your chart and on your business, and scale your business in more alignment for those higher level clients and recurring income coming in, making everything easier, then please just send me the message academy and I will reach out to you. And I'm so happy to share a couple of things and we can chat if that is something for you. I hope you have a wonderful Friday, some things to think about, and I'm gonna talk to you very soon. Bye.